Well, all right, let's finish up talking about the Jimi Hendrix Monterey Pop Stratocaster. And today we're going to talk about the neck and adjusting the truss rod. Okay, here on with these close-ups, kind of a quick review. You see the string saddle arch. It's nice and clean. Everything has a flow to it. All right, and we look at the string alignment, high E, low E. All right, hope we can see that. Pickup alignment. Let me back up a little here. All right, pole piece alignment, string alignment down through. Okay, here we do have, I'll get out of this. Then looking down the neck. Then, like we said before, I want to talk about the planes. You get a plane of the body going straight, and then we have the plane of the entire fretboard. Right? If you can imagine this line keep going, it wants to be higher or exactly the same as it is right here. They should be equal. So the two planes are parallel perfectly. You can put in here and have a little pitch. Sometimes that's necessary because you don't want it pitched in. The two planes don't want to do that, so this measurement can't be lower. It needs to be exactly the same or higher. So we know that's good. Okay, then we can look down the fret. We can also, here hopefully you can see the arch of the nut. All the strings are nice. They're all equal distance off the first fret. I don't think I topped this one yet. No, I didn't because it's factory stock, but I would top that. It's just going to help my string tuning stability. All right, here, I don't know if I can get into where you can see nice, neat string wrap. That's all going to help our tuning stability. And then the truss rod. A lot of people like looking at your truss rod and sighting down the neck here. Again, always holding it by the body. Don't put it on the table and hold it up by the neck. You're just putting more pressure on it. You want to have floating just like it is when you're wearing it. Okay? This is a great way to see if there's high frets when you're looking down here. You'll see it poking up. But to see if it's completely level and flat, it's an art of looking at shadows. Okay, I can also see now if there's a head tip. Some of the 70s Gibsons, you'll see the head's tipped one way, but the fretboard's tipped in the correct way to make the thing play. Okay. Then another way to confirm the straightness of the neck is with the straight edge that's already here, called a string. All right, so if I hold the string on the first fret and the first body fret, somewhere around 16, 17 here, right, and then I can actually see the gap that's in the middle of the string here where I'm holding it down. And that's why I stretch my pinky out. Actually, I have it so tight where moving it, I can see it easier. So that's another cool thing. This straight edge is movable. It's straight right now. I can see I might have like 1/64th or even half of that as a relief. And that's the bass side. Now I also do the same thing on the outer string, and you'll see if there's any little rack going on where one side's flat and the other side isn't, because you'll run into it. Okay, so same thing, holding down 16th, 17th fret, lightly on the first fret. I'm not pulling back on the guitar or anything, trying to leave it suspended, and then using my pinky to see if the string's moving or if I'm already crashed down into all the frets. All right, I loosen the truss rod. That's going to give me more gap between my straight edge and the fretboard itself. And as I tighten it, it's going to make the neck flatter and bring this center closer and closer to the string. So anytime you adjust the neck, go back and bring all the strings to pitch. It's very important to have all your strings in pitch even before you look at any of this. Make your adjustment to get her pretty much close to as flat as you can. All right, with just that little bitty relief. And tune it again and make sure it hasn't moved. Okay? And that's all there really is to it. You don't have to turn in the truss rod. It's going to be very small increments. Like, you really, if it's up here, you can only get like a 1/16 at a time. So that's not even a quarter of a turn. Like in here, I would start out at the 8th turn, something like that, 16th of a turn, and bring it back to pitch, and then check it. Okay, well, I hope that helps you understand the magic of the awl.